Hi guys, I just dropped off the camper and so I'm doing now a new vlog of me moving back into the car this week. I will be honest, I have slept in the car a few times, even when I've had the pop-up because of the wind mostly. Wind makes the pop-up very loud to sleep in because the canvas like flops around, and I'm eventually gonna have to make like a cons about the pop-up camper, and that is one of them. Unfortunately, I just happen to frequent very windy places, but this is actually how I used to sleep in the car when I first moved into the car. I've had a few questions recently about my early days of moving into the car, and I will be honest with you guys, that was a very traumatic time for me, so it is a little bit hard for me to just like tell a story time without kind of like getting upset about it. And I was city camping during that time because I was outside of Flagstaff, but I wasn't super comfortable just like going into the woods completely alone. And so I did a lot of city camping there, and there are a lot of car dwellers there in Flagstaff, but I'm in a suburb of Minneapolis right now, and I don't know the culture around like van life, SUV life, car dwelling here. I can't really get like a good gauge on it just yet because I've only been here a couple days, but I'm guessing I'm just going to go back to the Loves that I've stayed at before. Even though I had the camper, I'll just park there late tonight, and then maybe frequent like a Walmart or like a Pilot and kind of like hop around, because hopefully the camper will be done in a couple days and not a full 2 weeks. I'm just gonna explore this area in like Minnesota in general, but there is like almost no free camping here. And Sheila is looking a little rough. Sheila is my car, if you guys don't know. So I don't want to draw like a ton of attention to her because I'm in kind of like a nicer part of town. So if I try to do some like residential stealth camping, I feel like I will draw a lot of attention to myself. So I don't really want to do that. And I probably just need to get her washed though. She's looking real dirty, and I think that'll help a little bit. But I've just been working today at this little park, and Pippa and I are about to go on a walk, so we'll show you that. And after that, we're probably just going to hang out for a bit, go grab some dinner somewhere, get my oil changed. I definitely need to get my oil changed, and then head to Love's to go stay the night, because the one I stayed at last night was super safe, and I think I can get away with staying there one more time tonight. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will keep you guys updated of what we do living in my car this week. Hello? Are you awake? Are you awake? Are you gonna jump over? Are you gonna jump on me? Come here. Good morning. Oh, sneezing. Where are you going? You ready to get up? You got the sneezes. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Okay, you gotta eat your breakfast. You gotta eat your breakfast. You gotta eat it. Pippa is on a hunger strike this morning. This usually happens if we're doing something stressful, you know, like driving across 3 states in 2 days to drop off your camper and then randomly sleep in your car. I think that's probably what it is. And I don't think you slept all the way last night because it was cold. Hold please, we're gonna try to pee again. We already tried once this morning, but I guess we're gonna try again. Okay, we're back. I have changed. I got this, oh, I guess I didn't probably show this, but I got this little plaid shirt. It's like oversized from Walmart, and this little vesty vest when I got here because I didn't realize fall had come overnight. I literally sweat my way through the first night here, and then it's fall now, I guess. So I didn't have my winter jacket with me because I am unprepared and I accidentally left it in my storage unit, which is fine. But I figured I didn't want just like the same basic black jacket that I had. So I figured I'd get a little vest, and this one is reversible. So it can be the fuzzy side or it can be like the nice side. Hi. Pippa's having a moment. She did eat. So we ate. Did you eat? We've eaten. You pooped. And you pop-pod. Yeah. You did all of it. You did a good job. I think she's feeling a little unsettled, clearly. But that's okay. She likes when we have routine, and our routine has now changed and she's not sure what's going on, but we are working through it, aren't we? Yes. And it probably didn't help that I gave you a little bit piece of my hamburger last night. So today we literally have nothing to do except for laundry, and I could have done it here at Love's, but when I got here last night it was already almost 7, and that's when a lot of truckers obviously are done for the night and showering and doing their laundry, and I can just go to a laundromat. So I didn't want to like take up their space. I try not to do that as much as humanly possible. Like that's why when I first got here in the last vlog, I showered when I first got here, but I got here at like 4:45, so I got here early and all the showers were open, so I could wash Pippa and take my time. So I try not to like step on people's toes as much as possible. But I love Minnesota. I forgot how much I liked Minnesota. I just have not been up here in so long. I don't know why in my brain it feels so far away, but I guess it kind of is. But since I was coming from South Dakota, it was really easy to get to. Whereas, you know, coming from Nashville or even Indiana, it's a little bit of a hike. I usually would just go to Michigan and stay on that side of Lake Michigan. So yeah, everybody here is so fucking nice. I forgot about how nice people are in the Midwest. Not to say people haven't been nice to me on the West Coast, but it's a different kind of nice, and I kind of almost feel like I'm at home because if you guys don't know, I grew up outside of Pittsburgh. I went to Purdue for 4 years, so I lived in Indiana for 4 years. After I graduated from Purdue, I lived in Nashville for almost 5 years and then moved back to Indiana, and that's where I had my salon and everything for a couple years. So I am a Midwesterner at heart, because I know like people say like Tennessee is the South, but I would like not really categorize it that far south. So my little heart is here in the Midwest, and so I feel very comfortable here and like very relaxed here. I thought I would be a lot more stressed out going back into the car after being in the pop-up, but honestly this feels like a little bit of a vacation because I can just like zip around and not have to think so hard. So yay, we're gonna just go find something to do, I guess. Let's see what we do today. Okay, this is what I'm doing for bed. I got 2 of these. These are the ones that I used to have that I just replaced. I do them in a full so I can put them in half because these are only a 1.5 inch, so they become a 3 inch, and then 2 doubled is pretty thick because there are some like things in the ground and I don't want to be able to feel them like in my hip because I'm a side sleeper. And then at Target there was a bunch of stuff on clearance and I got this weighted blanket cover because it was on clearance for $5. I think it was originally $10, but I figured I could slip this over these so everything would stay together until I can get my sheets that fit. But I'm not going to buy a whole thing of sheets because I'm about to go back to my storage unit. So this is what we're doing for now. I will show you here in a second. Okay, so here's what they look like folded in half. And I have them flat side in so you get the most amount of padding. And then I have them flip-flopped. So I have one folded side on one side and one folded side on the other, so they don't fill each other in. And you get the most amount of padding, and then I'm gonna put that cover over it and see if it fits. And then I'll show it to you where the actual like slid in there. Okay, so this is what the back looks like with everything moved out of the way. And then I'm just gonna take this sheet to like cover the carpet just because I don't know what to tell you on that one. Okay, the sheet is in and covering where the mattress is gonna go. I'll show you that now. Okay, so here's that foam zipped into that little cover that I got, and it actually fit like almost perfectly. So you can see it's nice and thick when they're all folded like that, and then this zips off so I can wash this if it gets dirty. And then up here I just have my body pillow that I had already because my cooler and stuff is underneath it, so my pillow doesn't fall into like the abyss. And then I'm gonna make the bed and show you guys. And there it is. I didn't make the bed perfectly because I don't really care right now, but yeah, it's gonna be much wider than the one in my CRV. Obviously not as big as the one in the camper, but Pippa will be able to sleep back here with me. So she can sleep in the front if she wants, but she can sleep back here if she wants to. Pippa, you want to try it out? Come here. Look. Oh, you want to try out the new bed? Come see. Ooh. Is it comfy? Oh. Were you sleeping? You got a squish face. Is it cozy? Come here. Ooh. Does it feel good?